Now to the headlines for this section on Good Morning UHAS. First of it, the Obasima Summit was organized last Saturday at the Kofi Anyidaho Auditorium, and we will be speaking to the S-House Women's Commissioner to discuss this further.
And also, a UHAS-based TV documentary shows that the SRC in 2020 didn't complete the initial cost to develop the app, hence the app hasn't been updated since.
Okay, also in the program, we will be speaking to Piers, who organized the Pan Easter Games last weekend and asked the SRC to get sponsors to build an astroturf.
We'll also be looking at the Vice Chancellor being featured on the Ghana Women Award Diaries. The interview will air today on TV3 at 4:30.
And now to the question of the day. Should you leave your accent in your mother's name? We will be debating that later in the program.
Also, the 24th BGME Experience Concert is happening at the Host Stadium today. We have Stoneboy and Medical among other big artists coming.
And of course, we can never end this program without sharing your beautiful birthday wishes to your loved ones out there. Now to the issue of the Obasima Summit that was organized last week Saturday at the Kofi Anyidaho Auditorium. But before we come to this issue, let us talk about our inspirational quotes for today. Maybe can you do us the favor to read it for us?
Okay, sure. So our inspirational quote for today is, when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Wishing you the best of luck on your exams.
When you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Wishing you the best of luck on your exam. My thought on this is, when you believe in yourself and you don't really work towards what you believe in yourself, nothing is going to be possible for you. We have to work towards that. So best luck to all of us, because I'm also right and you're also right, and you've started already right. Yeah, you've had your first experience.
Exactly.
And how was it?
Well, by God's grace, it was okay. I leave it in the hands of God.
We leave it in the hands of God. I'm yet to start.
I did my part.
I'm yet to start mine on Tuesday, and I believe it goes well for me. Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. So students out there, believe in yourself, but as you're believing in yourself, just do much more work to that too. On the Obasima Summit that was organized last Saturday, we have in the house with us the S-House, the Federal S-House Women's Commissioner. Can you please introduce yourself too?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Beatrice Akadiri.
Beatrice Akadiri. You know, I always find your name very much beautiful.
It's actually a beautiful name.
Yeah. But the truth of it is, I sometimes find it very difficult pronouncing it correctly. Yes. I always feel that I may not be able to pronounce it correctly. So, all right. So, Mepe, please, do you have any question on that for her, the Obasima Summit?
Okay, sure. I think I have a question for her. So I would like to know, how was the program put together in the first place? Because I know getting to organize such programs in UHAS per se is something that is very difficult to organize. If you don't even take time, you'll be broken down by others before you can organize such a program. Sorry.
Yes, actually, it wasn't easy. So the whole thing started when one of the workers on Pan-African team came to my DMs and was like, the project manager for Obasima Foundation would like to speak to me, so I should expect a message from him. So I was there and he came to my DMs and was like, they have this annual ladies summit organized by Obasima Foundation, which is headed by Amaprat, the executive director for Pan-African team. Yes. So they would like to organize the Volta Regional Campus Store on UHAS, in UHAS campus. And I was like, this is a great idea. Like, it will be an honor and a privilege to host this on UHAS campus. And with the guest coming, like it was actually really enticing because to see Tracy, to see Natalie Ford, to see Honorable Kujoto on UHAS campus is actually a great honor. So I was like,
Tracy's success.
Yes.
Is it Tracy's success?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, this one is a good idea, and since it's a women's summit and getting these privileged and highly influenced individuals to come and speak to our girls, it's a good idea. So I was like, oh, send in the proposal and let me pick it up from there. So that was when everything started.
I must recommend your team and all the people that actually brought this together. But because I know that organizing such program on campus is very much stressful, especially coupling that with your academics. How was that? How was that like? I mean, how were you able to manage to bring your team up and knowing very well that the caliber of people are going to host? I mean, Sakodi as well. Yes,
I can relate.
Like? Yes, as I said earlier, it wasn't easy at all. Like, it wasn't easy because you see, UHAS is kind of, I don't know, but we really put like everything into the publicity. Yeah. So we started with writing to other schools, like other tertiary schools, because you can't organize this program with these highly influential people and they come and the auditorium is empty. Exactly. It will be very disappointing and embarrassing. So we wrote to surrounding schools, tertiary surrounding schools, and also to the SHS around. So we wrote to Maoli, Mauko, Sunrise, Ola, and we wrote to Adonai University, HTU, NTC, EP University. So we were expecting all of them to be here. And also we did hostel publicity.
Yeah, I think I saw you at
it wasn't
Sokode
easy.
Hostel.
By 11 p.m. I would be at Sokode Hostel doing publicity to get the students to come for the program. Yeah. So it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy.
But in the end,
yes,
were you able to achieve what you aimed?
Yes, because getting to fill the auditorium
alone,
it's a big thing. Because we had over 400 students there.
Oh, that's amazing.
And you see, looking at the dates, it was an Easter Friday. Mm-hmm. Students went home, others went to church, and getting this number in the auditorium was actually
amazing.
Yes.
It takes only hard work from great Santoras like yourself. Yes, like yourself to do that. And so, what should we be expecting from your come next semester?
Okay, so it's going to be I think a good one because we have others like entrepreneurship skills for the ladies. When I say ladies, the guys have issues with
exactly.
Why shouldn't we?
By the program I saw guys also present.
Guys were there. I actually invited guys.
Don't you think it's about time we actually maybe change that name? WUCOM to maybe Gender Commissioner?
No, not at all.
Why?
Mostly it's the ladies that are afraid to come out with that kind of self-confidence and all those things. Yes. So there's a need to motivate
and the
them.
Society, should I say,
doesn't see any potential in women like they do in men. So definitely.
So in our society, I think men are naturally empowered.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll give you the honor to leave your last words with our viewers for today.
Okay, so today, like now, I would like to say that one thing I learned from Okujoto was, he said that we shouldn't accept when they say it's a man's world.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because if it were to be a man's world, God wouldn't have created
Eve. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes. So I leave that with the ladies. They should think through that. They shouldn't accept that. They should work hard and thrive in this. And also to UHAS students, we should embrace opportunities when they are
given. We are so much thankful for honoring our invitation.
There's a need for women
we are so
empowerment.
Much for honoring our invitation today, and it's a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We wrap up to the next on the bulletin is a documentary. Yes, the last time we met over here, we spoke about the UHAS mobile app, which has, for reasons that was not known to us, died off. And so we told you to keep your eyes on us because you're going to follow this issue and do a lot of investigation about that. So with that, we have given a documentary show that the SRC in 2020 didn't, that's our investigation. It says the SRC didn't really complete the initial cost to develop the app, and so
as the world advances, the UHAS mobile app was launched on the 7th of February 2020 to enhance information delivery. The app was being managed by the SRC ICT Committee in collaboration with the UHAS IT department. The app allowed users to access the students' portal, academic calendar, a notice board to update students on important information, the SRC Constitution, and a news portal. This was a valuable resource for students who wanted to stay informed about events, lectures, and other activities happening on campus. The then SRC President, Abraham Norman Norty, said the SRC came up with the idea of the mobile app for UHAS students to easily access most of our university services and information through a single click. At the time the app was launched, it was only available on the Google Play Store and not the App Store. The app became an instant hit among students. It currently has over 1,000 downloads on the App Store and a 4.3 rating, as well as some positive reviews.
So the UHAS mobile app was very useful, especially during the COVID-19 period where we were at home and we were using the e-learning system. Yeah, I think you could access the e-learning platform via the mobile app. So it was very useful at the time. It was also useful in registering courses. Yeah, I registered my courses on using the mobile app. You could also check your results. Basically, it leads you to your student portal. So it makes things simpler. You don't have to go on Google and now have to start logging into the UHAS portal. Yeah.
The UHAS mobile app helped me a lot during my level 100 period, especially as we didn't know a lot about the school. So when we were introduced to the app, you could go straight to your portal, look at your registered courses, and then register your courses. You could also go straight there and then have a view of your results. And I think it helped. It's allowed convenience, and then also for you to have like a mobile application.
It's so sad hearing this story, but I think if it's about payment, the administration, the school's administration has to step in because it wasn't only seven. It was serving the student populace, and the administration is set up to support anything that actually helps students. Okay, so I think our better story can actually sponsors can actually come in here and help us run this out because it's so much important, especially in this world of ours that everything has to do with technology. It is so much important. I wish to say it's back on its feet. Next story. So the next story we have here, we have been joined here in the studios by one medical student who seems to love student activities a lot, and he's one Power off. That I'm expecting something from him. Yes, yes. I'm keeping it to myself until that actually comes to materialize. He organized over the Easter break. He organized an Easter games. An Easter games for students, and it was so much amazing. It was fun. It was entertaining. It was intriguing. We brought him here to find out why he actually organized this game. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Daniel, and to your co-host.
Yeah, my beautiful co-host.
Thank you.
You're welcome to Good Morning on UHAS Base TV.
Thank you very much.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Well, myself, I'm Pius Brian Lukuto. I'm a level 400 medical student. I've been in UHAS for some time now. I did physician assistantship.
In UHAS?
Really?
Yes, from 2013 to 2017. Went into practice for 2 years and decided to come back in 2019 to pursue medicine.
Wow.
So I'm currently in level 400, as you said. And basically I'm into student activism.
Thank you. Okay, so it actually amazed me when I heard of that. What actually inspired you? Yes, we know that you're into student activism, you love student activities and that. What actually gave you that kind of motivation? How were you able to even organize that for the students?
Okay, thank you, Daniel. I do take inspiration from one musician, is RuPaul. He says we should always try to make use of what we have to get what we want. So during the Easter breaks, I've realized that a lot of students couldn't go home, and they've been at their hostels doing basically nothing than sleeping and eating. The place was all bored. So we decided to organize an Easter games for them to entertain them, because there's always a conundrum in UHAS where we say there has never been entertainment activities. So we just want to fill in the gap and make sure that we keep our students active in body and give them a sound mind during this period.
Okay, it has also been noticed that you gave a statement, a direct, should I say a direct statement to the SRC to actually provide an astroturf for the student populace here. Yes, the SRC has actually putting up this multi-purpose code, and the SRC currently, do you think, is in that state to provide such for the student?
All right, thank you.
Taking their finances into consideration.
Yes, so we do
because sorry to cut you. Sorry to cut in. We get the SRC gets the dues as when students make full payment. Okay, and currently we are making half payments, but most of us are making half payments. So, put that into consideration, and let's see how best you think the SRC can help in putting up the astroturf.
Very good. So in my call, I called on the SRC, and I also called on the Vice Chancellor, because I really know that she herself is an active sports person. So that call to the SRC and also to the Vice Chancellor wasn't to get money from our coffers, but to collaborate with other organizations, institutions,
institutions in, for example, our city auditorium was built by
Bank of Ghana.
Bank of Ghana. All right. So if we can do more of such collaborations, we can get a multi-purpose sports center where students can play football, other activities can be done over there, can be rented, and money can come back into the coffers of the SRC or into the university management coffers. So it's a great call. I think that the university, in collaboration with the SRC and other organizations and institutions, can take that up, and we will have that venue for students to have fun as much as possible and other extra curricular activities.
All right, we are so much grateful, Mr. Brian, for actually honoring our invitation and having this beautiful section with you here on UHAS Based TV. I think we will be expecting a lot from your camp, especially with this AstroTep. If we can actually help the SRC to look for sponsors to actually build this, because myself, I would love to see such over here. It's a pleasure. Good morning once again to you.
Okay, so just before you leave, I have a question for you. So just as you've planned for such project to be organized, do you have any venue or any place in mind where you really want to undertake such a project? Maybe a location?
Okay, with regards to the AstroTep?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Very well. I think that we all have our popular diverse sports stadium already.
Oh, really?
So I'm just hoping that the SRC and management can find out if it's possible that land can be used for the project. Also, before we go, Daniel, I would like to inform you that this program we organize here in Ho, I think that School of Public Health has been denied a lot of programs that we do here in Ho. They've not benefited. And I'm a pro-activist of School of Public Health benefiting from programs a lot. So at the end of the semester, that's 30th of April, we'll be organizing one of such fun games at School of Public Health. So, School of Public Health, we are coming there, and you will see us very soon. Thank you very much.
Frederick Binker School of Public Health, watch out for Mr. Brian. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Now to the 24th VGM Experience Concert. It is happening right here in Ho today. But unfortunately, I can't be there, Mafia.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't also be there. But I think it's going to be an awesome experience to be there. Don't you think so?
Yeah, it is. I mean, look at the top artists that are coming.
Yeah,
Stoneboy, Medical, Celestine Donko.
Exactly.
You know Celestine Donko's challenge? Who has the final say?
Yeah.
It took all over this year or last year. Was it last year?
I think it was
last year to
yeah.
this year. It took all over. Yeah, last year to this year. It took all over. And these big artists are coming live today. So guys, just watch out for it. And be there yourself to enjoy. It's today 4 p.m., right? At the sports stadium.
Something. I didn't know it was a free program.
Free. It's actually free. Yes, it's actually free.
Wow,
it's actually
that's
free.
nice.
Yes. It's actually free.
So please, if you find yourself in Ho, try as much as possible to find yourself there as well to make the program a successful one.
Okay, the next topic has to do with our only mama. Okay, the Professor One, the only nursing professor in Ghana. I mean, our Vice Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor of University of Health and Allied Sciences, has actually been featured on Ghana Women Award Diaries, and she's going to have an interview on TV3, right?
Yeah, on TV3.
TV3 today at what time?
4:30 p.m.
4:30 p.m. Okay, so please, students, just tune in, go online and watch her interview. You're going to get to know a lot of her profile, okay? Her profile, how she passed through to those, higher rank in academia, and as a woman, how she was able to manage that in this kind of male-dominated field of academics and other stuff. It's going to be interesting because I trust her. It's going to be very much interesting, yes.
Yeah, I think so. Probably we're also looking at some birthday wishes here, and we'll hand that over to our friend here to do that for us.
Alright, so I'm Miss Emanuela Felicity, and I'll be reading your birthday wishes to you all. Belated happy birthday to Sandra, news reporter at UHAS Base TV. From all of UHAS Base TV. I want to wish Dr. Apiesi Emmanuel a happy birthday. May you be great, from Prince Charles.
Hey.
Prince Charles, sorry.
Yeah. Is it the original one or the fake one?
This you has Prince Charles.
Okay, I'm sure.
Happy birthday in advance to Enoch Kumaga, MB level 100. May you have a fantastic celebration and may all your dreams and aspirations come true in the coming year.
Okay, happy birthday to you from me too.
Happy birthday to Florence, MB level 200. Have a wonderful year. Happy birthday to Elum from Rosalind. Belated.
Okay, and
wait.
I also want to wish my I want to wish my roommate a belated birthday.
Wow.
Mauto Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. Mauto. I
Okay.
mean, so greatness to you.
And I think I would also like to wish Sandra a happy belated birthday. This is also coming from the UHAS Debate Society as well. Long life and prosperity be your portion.
Yeah, and to all April borns, happy birthday in advance.
Yeah. And those who have already celebrated, happy belated birthday as well.
This is how we wrap up on Good Morning UHAS for this semester. We wish you all the best in your exams and your endeavors. As you write your exam, please make sure that you follow all rules and regulations governing the exam so we don't have any more practice, because you don't want to have such on your CV, okay? Yes, it actually will be on your transcript, right?
Exactly.
Yes, we don't really want that. It's actually not a nice thing. So we wish you all the best, and please comport yourself as you go and enjoy the long back. It's 2 months long back, so please make sure that you do something productive for yourself.
Don't make it look like it's actually 2 months. Our parents will be anticipating that it's just 1 month and some weeks.
It's
Still almost 2 months.
2 months. Yes, it's almost 2 months. It's 2 months. So please do something productive for yourself.
And so please, to add up to the exams preparation, yes, obey rules and regulations, but don't forget the most important thing. Try to call on your maker.
Exactly.
Everything God first.
Yeah.
If you're a Muslim, Allah first. Please, it is very important. Sometimes you can be off your hook.
Exactly.
So please.
That's very much. Until then, bye-bye.